Good morning, YouTube. What's up, Conan?
Hey, not much. Early live stream, man. You're doing LXR's pay dirt. That looks good.
It's going to be a fun time. I saw you jam into the intro music in backstage.
Oh, yeah, that was rocking, man.
What's up, Mr. Middix? What's up, LXR? What's up, Dan Burrows? And anybody else I can't see because they're lurking. So I don't know why my camera's not doing 1080p here, but I got an unsearched bag of, is this just cons, LXR? Or just out the hole?
I'm betting that's concentrates. I don't think he'd send you a bag out of the hole.
And then I got a bag of good LXR. Dan Burrows is toking and smoking. I'm taking the 30-day canna break.
That sounds rough.
I found that I haven't been able to catch one no matter what. So I think I just smoked too much. What's up, Mountaineer Michael?
Awesome, LXR. Love finding those finds.
All right, we're going to dump the unsearched out in here.
Yeah, LXR did say those were concentrates, and he put some finds in there, so he knew you'd find something. Hey, Mountaineer Michael. Oh, classify. Every once in a while, I get all cocky and I think, oh, that's not much dirt. I don't need to classify that. And then you end up in this nightmare situation, like picking rocks out of everywhere.
Yeah, when I did the Indiana stuff the other day, I've never, it's a torture bag. So if Terry from Grease Monkey Prospecting, if you want to do a bag that's harder than anything you've ever done, Grease Monkey Prospecting has some stuff from Indiana that kicked my butt. It was fun. There was a lot of gold, but the tiny black sand was the same size as the tiny gold. We're talking 400 mesh black sand, 400 mesh gold. Guys, behave.
Oh, yeah, that's a nightmare.
So I dried it out, and Reg Lab from Canada won the LXR Postal Prospecting St. Patrick's Day bag. And he wanted it, and I was going to mail him that. I'm like, well, I'm not mailing you two, so I'll dump it in that. So he's got about a 1/4 gram of 400 mesh torture. I dumped even all the gold I found. I dumped back in there and dried it out, and then put it in the LXR bag to send to him. So he's going to have some fun. What's
Perfect.
up, Rockin' Or? Bud Files. Oh, he's definitely going to have fun with that bag. I saw you put all kinds of goodies in there for him. Well, Dan, Heidi and Conan Prospecting have a great deal. They got pans and they got super small bags of pay dirt, so you don't want to invest a lot of money. Why don't you tell them about that, Conan, while I'm getting this ready?
Yeah, man.
Dan Burrows wants to get into panning.
Awesome, man. That's not a link apparently, but that is the website. Let me see if I dot it here. But it's crossthepondpaydirt.com. And let me hack it in here. I can't walk and chew gum, guys. There we go. No, it won't let. But yeah, it's acrossthepondpaydirt.com. There's a lot of good places you can get cheaper pans. I have the deal more if you want to support me, but it does come with paydirt. I have a lot of good deals on paydirt, and it's all actually from one particular area. I normally have a video up where you can see me collect it. A couple exceptions, the Black Hills paydirt and the paydirt from Nevada. I have not edited those videos yet. They are sitting up on my laptop waiting to go. I'm kind of doing the trip videos in order. But I have paydirt starting at about 25 bucks. I got a special deal where you can get all 4 of my smaller bags for 80 bucks, and it's free shipping in the US. So it's a great way to support our channel. I sure could use the sales, guys, but it's more about the panning. It really is a lot of fun to pan a lot of different dirts and really work your way around. It's surprising, like you were pointing out with the black sand, just how different material is from different areas. Like LXR's dirt here is from Arizona, and Arizona has some really unique pay dirts as well, different areas.
What's up, Joe from Michigan Gems? So yeah, Michigan Gems is going to learn in person how to pan with Heidi and Conan and Jericho and Hercules, and that'll be second weekend of June, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Yep, they're by Ionia.
Right around Ionia.
Yep.
And hopefully Heidi and Conan are going to be able to join me and Grease Monkey and AU guys in April up at Nugget Lake to find some space gold.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping to make it. I think we can.
What's up, Game Pro? Seen a lot of new names in the chat. That's a good thing, though.
Hey, thank you, Dan Burrows.
Make sure you jump on the Heidi and Conan.
Cheers, man.
And sub to them, because the Conan one isn't your main channel, right?
No. This is, it's just the one that's logged into my phone, and it's my name. We're Heidi and Conan Gold Prospecting. My wife and I do it together. I had the channel up about 2 years. Our last video was really cool. I always think our latest video is the best, but I had a lot of fun editing the video. Like I tied the pay dirt. Well, I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making.
Hercules wanted to come say hi. All right, you can get down. I got a pan. I'll give you the big rocks later. So yeah, he had fun down in North Carolina. Every time we found a nice big rock, we'd give it to him so he could chew on it.
Awesome. Yeah, it's like they figure out that you're getting in the dirt and they want to get in there with you, you know?
Yep. What's up, Rock Butcher? Dan, I will. Conan, you want to drop your channel link for the other one? You should be. Oh, some Mr. Minix got it. Thanks, man.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And thank you, Mountaineer Michael. Really cool name.
Yeah, I like that name.
Yeah, I love being up in the mountains. There's something about being above 10K. It's like everything clears. It's really nice up there. Definitely burn like that. I got an SPF 50 shirt, so I was always protected because, man.
I got 2 different SPF 50 shirts. I'm a ginger, so I don't tan. I burn, then I get white, and then I burn again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's burning and blistering for me.
I'm ready to go swimming, though, I'll tell you that. When I went to North Carolina, it was 75 degrees, and I'm walking around in the water. I'm thinking it's summertime. You know, you're from up here.
Yeah.
That's summer weather. Like, people are looking at me like I'm crazy. I was ready to go swimming. Well, the water's cold. Well, guess what? The water's colder up here. I'll promise you that.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, I've been in it all month, and yeah, it is freezing.
I do have a couple streams that I'd like to show you, and a place on the Wisconsin River I'd like to take you before we go up to Nugget Lake. So if you guys could come up a day early or two, but I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah.
My boss was telling me he's got a spot on the Wisconsin River, and it's the only spot he's found that has fieldstone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sitting right on a shelf, a bedrock shelf, limestone bedrock shelf. And he's getting 10 to 15 colors per pan out there of flower gold.
Super cool.
So I figured get him out there. He's got an oxygen tank and stuff. Get him out there and bring him some cons to shore so that he can have his oxygen on and sit in his little chair and pan with us, even though we'll be in the water running sluices or panning, but it'll give him the opportunity to still participate.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I love that. I don't know. Can you guys set up a recirculating sluice out there? We can't here.
It is against the law in Wisconsin to even use them in your own yard.
Holy shit. Wow. Friendly.
Wisconsin is all about protecting the fish, the turkey, the deer. And I get that, because you let a little bit go, and then they want that much. Then they want that much. Then they want this much.
Right.
And then you're polluting, you're damaging. I actually had to get permission to run a metal detector in the park here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you definitely got to keep an eye on it. It is surprising how people get carried away. Pan went away.
I had to get my magnifying glass out. There's some flower gold. You ain't going to be able to see it on there, but it's... Maybe you can.
Oh, yeah. Awesome, man.
That was just out of the bigs. I mean, it's not huge gold because it's flower gold out of the big wash.
Yeah.
But hey, it all adds up. I was quite surprised at how much that 400 mesh powder weighed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that stuff adds up, man. An ounce of that in a vial, well, yeah, okay, it pretty much fills it up. It's still, it adds up. Surprising too how thick a tiny piece can be. Right? It looks so two-dimensional. Man, they're not two-dimensional. They're very 3D. Really changes the weight.
Yeah, when I'm out in the stream, I don't use any surfactants whatsoever. And when I go camping, I actually have I call it hippie soap. It's completely natural. You can dump it in the grass, and it doesn't have any effects whatsoever on the wildlife. I still don't use that in the stream.
Right.
I could probably, and it wouldn't hurt nothing because it's all natural. But what's up, Silver Scorpion? Mountaineer Michael uses hippie soap too. See, I can't remember the name of it, and I use it for washing my dishes, and I use it for washing my hands, and when it's necessary to give Hercules a bath, because as you can imagine, he sure loves to jump down in the nasty mud and muck and slime.
Yeah, that's some good looking stuff. You're going to be there in a minute.
Yeah, there's some good black sand in there. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. Boy, I got tied up my last live stream. Nobody go watch it. I thought I could pan out that bag of black poisons in like 15, 20 minutes. And yeah, yeah, it worked out about like that. So that's why we're putting it through the sluice this week on the live stream.
See, I didn't get a notification for your live stream. And I did notice that 40 some channels that I usually watch during the week, I actually had to go back and resub. So I'm going to have to check yours again. Because remember when I had to resub about a month ago?
Yeah. Yeah. YouTube sucks.
Well, last night I lost 18 subs.
Oof.
I don't know if it was because of my haircut stream or my con stream, but Charlie and I were planning on, he was shaving his head, and my new job, it's going to be 140 degrees in the factory. Having a full head of hair and my big beard would have killed me.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a warehouse
Stephanie?
for a lot of years. Boy, when it gets up to those temperatures, man, you got to take it real serious. Yeah.
Well, and then if I go over to the foundry side of it, that molten steel will flash my beard. I don't want to catch my face on fire. I like my beard. This probably will be gone by then unless I get the face shield. As long as it doesn't go below the face shield, I'll be all right.
Yeah, that's hot work, man.
But I like those 10-hour days, 4 days a week. I always got a 3-day weekend to go panning and playing.
Oh, yeah. It'll keep your body strong, too. Yeah. Yeah, my grandpa taught me. He said he liked every job he ever had. So I liked every job I ever had. I always figured out something to like about it. I like that warehouse
Stephanie.
job.
Stephanie said, I just got a new friend.
Awesome, guys. Yeah, I haven't been watching chat. I've been watching you pan it all out.
So what are you bringing up to run in the stream? I got an RPE. Charlie's got I think it's a pirate prospecting with a gold hog mat. What are you going to run in the stream up here?
I'll probably bring my Kenai Engineering River Sluice. It's got, the moss that I like and the Hungarian riffles, so I don't have to classify.
All right.
I like to just shovel it straight on the sluice and away I go. Be excited to see those gold hog mats, though. RPE sluice is one I've thought about getting too. That for the weight issue, I got arthritic knees, and after you do hard jobs, pretty much everything's fucked as far as cartilage. So
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it's mostly bone on bone, which is fine, but those RPEs are nice and light, and I've seen their catch rates. They seem to do really good,
I was impressed. I just bought mine in North Carolina at Prospector Bill's Carolina Gold Prospecting and Coin Shop, and it worked good. I mean, I didn't spend much time in the stream. I was running the trommel and hanging out at the high bankers and
hell yeah,
things that I can't do up here. That was why I wanted to experience that. I can run. I did a afternoon in the stream, but I spent most of the time jaw jacking with all the other YouTubers that were there.
Awesome. Dan just found our page. Maybe you can copy paste the link. Why didn't I do that? What is wrong with me? Yeah, that'd be awesome to run a trommel, man.
Rock Butcher, I would love one of those magnetic separators because I'm going to be doing a lot of Lake Michigan black sand mining or Lake Superior black sand mining, but budgetary, it just ain't in. I would love one of those magnetic separators. Those things look like they work awesome. Maybe when my channel gets bigger, I'll be able to test one and get a free sample from them, but I doubt it.
Oh, they might at least give you a good discount, you know.
They might.
Which one are you looking at?
I can't remember the name of it. It's blue. It's all 3D printed, and it's got a rotary magnet inside that puts the black sands to the left and the gold to the right.
Okay, yep. I think I know who's you're talking about. God, what was his name? I forgot his name.
I can't remember either. But Flower Gold Wizard has one, and Vendetta Prospecting has one.
Yeah, I successfully dropped a link to the website in the chat.
Yeah, you got to throw the whole link in, the whole hyperlink.
Yeah, I should have known that.
I think they're running about between $100 and $200, Rock Butcher, because you got to buy the stand separate, and he's got a couple different models of them.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a metal detector, and I want to get a magnet. Team Kratos. I'm waiting for him to restock so I can get a new magnet.
I gotta say, my favorite use for the magnet is prospecting. If you go across the creek with your little magnet, you're really gonna see where that black sand is concentrating, and that's gonna save you a lot of time panning around. You know,
sir. That's one of the reasons I want a magnet. I'm gonna clean the river, but when I'm kayaking, I want the Equinox 800, the MindLab Equinox 800, and that's $1,000 bare bones. And then I want to get the smaller coil, and that's another 120. And then I want to get a bag and the headphones and pinpointer. And prospecting is not a cheap hobby.
No, it's crazy.
But like my wife said, I got about $2,000 into 3 fishing poles, so why not?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really oh, who's that guy on Whitewater? Help me. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Brian?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, Fred Durst. Fred Durst had a great quote because people were really hassling him. They were like, man, you're spending, 20 grand to go out and find 10 grand worth of gold. And he was like, man, I've never heard someone ask a fisherman what the fish was worth that they caught. You buy $1,000 rod and reel, you spend $1,500 on a charter, you travel halfway around the United States to go catch one barracuda, and everyone says you did a great job. No one asked what the barracuda was worth,
Right.
Yeah, it's the experience is amazing finding it out in nature,
I did get a nice war nickel the other day. I did a coin search. I keep all my nickels and dimes and for toll booth money when I run down into Illinois.
Yep.
Well, when we got back from our trip to North Carolina, I decided to go through. There was about $30 in nickels and dimes left over, and I found one 1942 war nickel.
Nice.
I thought about buying a box of change from the bank, but I was disheartened when I asked them if they had any new quarters, because all the error quarters for the 2022 quarters. What's up, Miller Prospecting?
Hey, Dylan.
Yep, Dylan, I am getting my butt whooped right now with a bunch of black sand.
Yeah, Dylan saw me get my butt whooped, so that's really cool that he's here.
I think Terry needs to send him a bag of that Indiana murder dirt. You don't want to do it on air, I'll tell you that.
He's from Indiana. He's had it, but yeah, he should. And no, he should do it on air. He might have a chance finishing it.
Yeah. I don't know. Every time I moved the black sand with my finger, I found more gold. And this was coming out of a gravel pit. So when the auger would drop black sands in the gold, that's where they scooped it from. Was right.
Wow.
And it was murderous. I had around 8 or 9 people sitting there watching. I'm like, you guys like torture. It was torture. And then Reg Labs was like, I want it. I want it. I just couldn't believe it.
Heck yeah.
The black sands are fun. It's what gives it a challenge. And when you get a lot of black sand in pay dirt bags, it makes it more realistic to concentrates out of the stream.
Yeah, because that's what you're always left with anyways. Normally.
I mean, that's a lot of black sand.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to start trying to run the cleanup sluice for stuff like that. I used to pan through it, a spoonful at a time, but it does get to be too much. I was watching Two Toes. I assume pretty much everyone probably watches Two Toes, but he built a cleanup sluice. Now his is a little longer than mine. His is about 3 feet long, but it looked really efficient for getting that tiny gold and reducing the black sand. So
I think I put the wrong pan in the bucket.
beautiful.
I'm gonna have to switch out my big blue one. I'm down to all black sand. I'm switching out to a bigger pan.
Nothing like doing the gold pan shuffle.
Yep. I just need 40. I need 40 pans like you got,
Oh yeah. Well, hey, it still gets me, which one's seasoned, which one's not. Something about classifying the dirt guarantees it always ends up in not the pan you wanted.
Well, I thought this little 6-inch pan was going to be able to do it. Signed by Backyard Prospecting. It's #1.
Super cool.
I got that for Christmas. With my toolbox sluice.
Cool. That's a really neat idea. Is that toolbox sluice? That's pretty slick.
So in this bag, he says there's some of the Arizona stuff and some of the black beach sands he picked up while in Cali looking for some of that shiny.
Oh man. Awesome. Yeah, I love California. That was nice. Nice gold, nice material. Talking words. I like those pans with all the smaller inset riffles. That really help washing that black sand down, getting that action to catch that finer gold while it goes out.
I want one of them snakeskin pans. They didn't have any in stock when I was down there.
Yeah, those XP pans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they seem real popular. I really like the Garrett. I'm worried it holds more dirt than I can handle as I get older, but they got these they got these pink GPAA pans, and it's got some nice deep inset riffles. I've used that prospecting a few times when I'm not feeling it. Takes a small amount of dirt and works it down really fast.
Now, I tried out the Gold Claw. I'm going to have to do that on stream. That Gold Claw, 30 seconds, and it got rid of everything but the heavies. I was impressed.
Nice. That's where you use it underwater, kind of, yeah?
Yep, the whole time it's underwater. It's hard to get used to. It makes you feel like you're doing something wrong. There's gold all the way in the back here. This is some torture dirt too there, LXR.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, LXRs was definitely one of my favorite pay dirts for the ratio of black sand.
So Miller Prospecting said iPan for gold has the snake skin pans for $17. I think I might have to order one of those.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah, go Michael. Yeah, he's a nice guy too, Michael Valdez, iPan for gold. Awesome pay dirt. Nice.
I keep switching hands. The arthritis today is, well, it's only 20 degrees up here today. How's the weather down in by you?
Oh, it's not too bad here in the apartment. It's about 68 degrees. It's freezing out though. Yeah, I think it's like 20 or something today. Ridiculous. 26. Of course, it was nearly 70 degrees weekend before last.
Yeah, same here.
It's supposed to be like 50 next weekend, so looking forward to that.
I'm just hoping it's nice when you guys come up to Wisconsin.
Me too. But either way, man, can't let the weather stop you. It'll slow you down, but.
Well, I want to do some good camping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, us too.
Now, are you a meat eater or are you a vegetarian?
I wouldn't say exclusively a meat eater. I'll eat the occasional vegetable, but I'm definitely a carnivore, sir. If it has a face, I'll eat it.
I'm looking at bringing some steaks of some sort from the local butcher shop so we could do some campfire cooking.
Awesome. Yeah, we've been working on developing our campfire cooking abilities.
Well, if I had my wife's Durango still, I have a Cabela's camp kitchen, a big canopy with bug netting. But we go out on the Mississippi River for a week at a time, and you can't have the millions of mayflies and mosquitoes, and I'm sure it wouldn't bother. It doesn't really bother me so much because I'll put the nasty deed on. But when you got kids, you can't put that orange deer hunting spray on them.
Yeah, that we all used as kids.
Yeah.
But hey, it works. I got these bug nets too for the face and shoulders, kind of.
See, I was gonna order one of those, but it said it was shipping from China. And it was on Walmart's website, but they said it's shipping from China, and I was a little miffed.
Most of it shipped from there anyways, man. Just don't expect it the same season you order it. Like give it 3 months, you know?
Well, yeah, that's why I figured I was just gonna suffer.
Yeah. Yeah, I found these, or maybe Heidi found them, I think at Bass Pro or Dick's. It was a sporting goods store, though. They had them in the camping section. Hey, man, the coolest thing she found, though, it's all put up. She found this fire starter stuff. It looks like just hard bricks of poop or something.
Yeah.
But, man, that makes starting the campfire super easy. I mean, everyone should know how to get tinder and kindling and the different sizes and how to arrange it so it gets aeration. But after working all day at the creek, you just set that down and a couple logs on top of it. You got a fire, you know?
Yeah, I like those. Nothing wrong with using intelligence and ingenuity versus muscle.
That's right. I struggled there. I poo-pooed them at first, but Heidi got them and just super glad she did. I got to learn to work smarter, not harder.
Yep. We're getting too old.
Yeah. It was fun when I was younger.
Like the kids, I remember my dad when we went out, he's like, listen, if you want to eat steak instead of hot dogs, you got to start this campfire with one match. I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, one match. So I went out and I got a bunch of leaves and a bunch of tiny sticks and just built my way up into the wood, and I built a nice little pyramid and started my fire with one match the first day I tried, which was pretty awesome. He was impressed.
That's what the careful planning gets you.
The survival training that we got being just normal, the kids these days don't get that at all.
No, that's right. That's right.
Unless you ingrain it into them yourself. Like most schools don't have shop class, which I thought was just weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they still do around here, but yeah. Yeah, there is a weird trend that way. Of course, our oldest son is a mechanic, auto mechanic. He always liked working hard with his tools, and he's a hunter. Got his first deer bow hunting, which I thought was awesome. Yeah, that was those survival skills were always important to me. Can't depend too much on society, you know. Imagine if electricity went away.
Imagine if you couldn't go to the store to get food.
Yeah, yeah. And that's crazy because there's a ton of food around here. I mean, we don't need a store. There's plenty to eat. But imagine all the people that'll starve to death just surrounded by food.
Yep.
It's crazy. Mushroom season coming up.
I'm ready. I had to get permission to, we moved about 40 minutes from where I grew up in Wisconsin, where my family's from. So I had to go around and do I'm new here. I see you got some elm trees. Do you got turkey hunters you lease out to? That's the other thing. There's a lot of hunting lease land, and people get mad at you for asking. It's like, hey, at least I asked.
Yeah. Well, everyone's so paranoid now. It used to be you could just walk up to anyone and be like, hey, you know. Now everyone's a little more on edge. It's a real shame. I don't think they need to be. Everything's just as dangerous as it ever was, you know?
Yeah, but Facebook and all that social media puts it in the face.
Yes. Yep. And then they're all scared and terrified. Man, don't you guys remember when you were younger and so got shot in the face? You know, come on. You know, exactly. We all woke up the next day and said hello.
There's some rolling gold in here that wants to travel with the black sands. I have to keep pushing it back up. Yeah, one of them black sands magnet separators would be awesome.
Yeah,
I lose
morels are
gold
my
all the time,
favorite.
but I got a catch pan. Even when I'm on the stream, I pan into a pan. With that flower gold, you're going to lose gold no matter what you do, it seems like.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, for most people, the goal is never 100%. You're trying to get, 87, 92, 95% recovery rate. That's killer,
Yep.
It's kind of neat being a hobbyist because then you can OCD it, right? Which you can't really do, in the commercial environment, right? But as a hobbyist, you can take your time and really try to get every piece.
I usually, like all my cons go, I know I lose gold, so I just put it in my pay dirt bucket. Maybe somebody will have an easier time recovering it.
Yeah, I like to use the big Garrett as my catch pan because then when I'm done, I don't always show it on cam anymore, but you can actually pan through all your tailings in just one step. They're all down in the Garrett, and the bottom of the Garrett's so big, you just get all your tailings to one side, and you just pan it back real quick. Actually, that last pay dirt video, I didn't show it in the video, but the homegrown pay dirt, there was one tiny piece that we found down in the bottom, and Heidi was able to pick it up with her tweezers. It's crazy how small a piece of gold she can pick up.
I panned out tailings from the trommel in North Carolina, and I found 3 pieces of gold in the first 30 seconds, and I was like, they got that long shag carpet with the rocker box.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, okay, that should catch most of the gold, but there was so much gold in the tailings that I decided to, I paid for it. So we shoveled it up and put it in a bucket.
Hell yeah.
I definitely enjoyed Thermal City. It was a neat experience. I will probably go again a few times in my life, but is it going to be my primary source of gold prospecting entertainment? No. Yeah, Miller, I have found gold about 4 times into panning, and that's when I just put it in my pay dirt cons. If I keep missing it, it belongs to somebody else.
Yeah, I get the desire to find every piece, but there is a point where you're being penny wise and pound foolish,
At some point, you got to just say, all right, enough is enough.
That's right. Yeah, 100th of a gram of 0.01 on the scale is, only 60 cents. And, how far would you go if you drop 2 quarters in a dime? You don't want to go too much further than that.
Yeah. Well, dimes are my favorite coin, so I'd go pretty far.
See, I guess I like quarters. Those bicentennial quarters, they're super rare now, but I've collected those since I was a kid.
I'm still finding them when I go to the laundromat. That's how I do a lot of my quarter finds.
Yeah.
I'll go to the laundromat and shove $100 in there.
There you go.
Get a bucket of quarters. The bank people don't get mad at you. The laundromat guy is wondering where all the quarters went that didn't go in his wash machine, but I do have to say the bag I'm sending LXR and the bag I'm sending you is going to have about the same amount of black sand in it because it comes from the cons.
Awesome. I will remember not to do that in the live stream.
But it's more lifelike.
No, that's true. It is. It is. Check out Chad here. Yeah, that's right, Rock Butcher.
Shoot, you should have seen Rock Butcher giving me hell during my live stream for taking so long to pan a tiny pan.
That's good. That makes you better. I've gotten
on a job site pan, and I'd have been replaced. I'll tell you that.
I've gotten a lot of good advice.
I still got a whole nother bag to go through.
Yeah, this is just the unsearched. I like your ring light.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
$5 at Walmart with it goes up to 6 foot in the air, flexible, telescopic. It was in the clearance bin.
Oh, right on. I'm always struggling with my lighting. I think I got it better here.
Later, Miller.
Thanks for stopping in, Dylan. Wow. Oh, wow.
What's up, Gold Paint and Dutchy? Yeah, so I sent that bag of pay dirt to Reg Labs up in Canada, and it was $22.10.
Yeah.
For a bag this big.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine the cost. What the cost would be to send him my 1 pound bag.
Yeah, when we started, we did our Patreon internationally, and we still do have a few international members. And at one point, we were spending almost $350 a month just on shipping. Yeah, it is crazy what they charge.
I was going to do a Patreon. I'm in the air about it. And I think you and I talked about it. My neighbor Ricky, he's awake.
I think it's worth doing. You know, we definitely found a lot of a core support group that really likes supporting us through that channel. And that really helps to have that in every month to make the rewards video, you know?
Yeah.
But that's At first, I would say we spent more than we ever made, and now we pretty much just spent what it makes. And it makes a fun video. And personally, I really like giving stuff away. It's really cool to send it to people, and they'll email you back, you know, and be like, wow, like in the Black Hills Pater, didn't know there were garnets in there. And Miguel Alvarez sent me these pictures of, like, one was enormous. It was like that big around. And these cool garnets he found in there. And you know, otherwise I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have gotten that much dirt. I wouldn't have, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I get to have that experience, you know. You'll find that out too as you send that North Carolina dirt out. People will find things in it that you wouldn't have known to look for, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's really a cool community that way, because you've got the geology, the fossil, the gem, the minerals, the metals. There's so many components.
I got an awesome book from Rock Butcher, the gem and crystal identification book. It's that Audubon Society book. It's been very helpful identifying when I go to the crystal hunts, and where it's, you know, it's the salted buckets of gems and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's been very beneficial trying to identify stuff that way.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost have to have something like that. We've got a couple of them. Eventually you learn how to do density tests and hardness tests, so you can really you know, nail it down. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee and drag everyone with me. Ah. Gotta have coffee. That was awesome that Dylan stopped by. He really likes hanging out in live streams.
He does. He's a good egg.
Yeah, that's super cool.
I have to say, he's got the best pay dirt review channel on YouTube.
I guess I always found him just a little dour. I really like Klesh.
See, I like Klesh, but he goes for them giant buckets that most of us can't afford. It's cool to see what you find, but Dylan does the stuff the poor man can afford, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
And that's what, I guess, for me, it lets me know, hey, don't waste your money on this. Get this because it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. I guess that's the one thing that always kind of has bugged me about Klesh is he sometimes does that too. It's amazing if you watch pay dirt videos for like a year or two, and you'll notice that, like, if their buddy makes a pay dirt with a particular ROI, that's just fine, and they'll explain to you why it's fine for that pay dirt. And you'll see them review another pay dirt where apparently it's not so fine. And
well, I mean, there's bias, of course.
Yeah. Yes. And then, you know, I love Dylan, and I hope we don't have too many viewers, but he really emphasizes the anonymity and the pay dirt guy doesn't know it's him. And first of all, that doesn't matter. I'm a pay dirt vendor. If you do a video, I have got to make sure that your pay dirt matches what my customer buys, right? What is the advantage to me of giving you 0.15 grams and all of my customers get 0.12 grams? They're all going to think I'm a prick, right?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I get the it wasn't salted. That's it wasn't extra salted.
Right. And then we had a really bad experience, I guess, that really soured me, where a pay dirt reviewer got a sample bag, which at that point I was selling for like $5. The thing cost me $6. And he complained that the gold wouldn't even move his scale. And if you watch the video, any one of those pieces of gold would move my scale. And I was so blown away. It was like they faked the video. I was like, what the fuck? You know? Yeah. And then I started paying attention to, like, there's a particular vendor that, boy, if you watch his pay dirt reviews, every bag is 1.2, 1.3 grams. And we reviewed them and got 1.000 grams, and spoke to a lot of members of the community that got kind of short bags, and the owner told them to go get bent. So
I know exactly who you're talking about. That's who sent me my 10 karat gold.
You know, and then, but see, that I want to say that could apply to me. We've had 300 people order pay dirt from us, and one guy complained and said his bag was short. Well, he happened to order a special bag that I made by hand, and I put these 2 really cool nuggets in there. There are pictures of the nuggets up on the site, and he calls me up and he says, dude, I only found 0.77 flour gold. Well, I didn't even add that much flour gold. I only added like 0.25 flour gold. The flour gold's harder to find. I like to save that for my black sands bags. So I knew he was full of shit. I was like, come on, buddy. He was like, well, I'm going to tell everyone if you don't give me a free bag. And I was like, well, you know, I was rude to him, right? But man, so I actually get it for that pay dirt vendor. How does he know the bag was really short and that guy didn't just fail to find it all, right?
Well, see, for me, it was an 11 for 10 with a 2 gram nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my 2 gram nugget weighs 1.57 grams. Did you not wash the dirt off of it before you weighed it?
That's a little short.
I mean, I had 11 grams of gold.
Yeah.
But come on now. It says 2 gram nugget guaranteed. Okay, so it was 1.57. And that made me mad. Like, I was going to keep it if it was a 2 grammer. That's going in my pay dirt bags I'm selling here shortly.
Cool.
I'm going to, 1 out of 20 bags is going to have that nugget in it because it was false advertisement to me, but I'll tell you how much it really weighs.
Yeah. And then that's the other thing. I've had a couple reviews that I like the reviewers. I love their channels, but they said I didn't have a good description on my dirt. And I'm just blown away. Like, I'm very chatty. I like to talk. Most of my pay dirts, I like tell you damn near the GPS coordinates I got it from. I tell you how much, like I'll say it weighs 1/4 pounds, 4 ounces. It contains 0.1, and in parentheses, I'll have 1/10 grams of gold. So I'm like going the opposite of most pay dirt people, where they try to, you know, they'll use grains instead of grams, or, you know what I mean, to make it hard for you to know what you're getting. I'm so specific, and I was just blown away. They were like, oh, it doesn't have a very good description. I was like, what? I mean, maybe they're right. I would love feedback from someone else who was like, yeah, dude, would love if you said, maybe I'm not saying like how dirty it is, or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I told you from what I read on your website, it was more descriptive than any other website that sells pay dirt.
Thank you. Yes, that's what I thought too. Like miles more descriptive than any other website.
But sometimes less is more, and that's what we talked about last time. Sometimes less is more.
Yep. No, that's true. I do tend to say too much. At my core, I really like to educate. I really like to share information. And a lot of times in life and in business, I have sacrificed business or making a sale or money. I would rather teach someone something, you know, and that can be a big mistake when you're, you know, trying to sell some pay dirt, right?
Yeah. Well, and then you get those people that are just never happy. You could give them an ounce of gold for $50 and they'll bitch about it because it took them so long to pan it.
Yeah.
Like my pay dirt bags that I'm selling, I'm putting 1/2 gram in. What's in there besides that? I have no idea. I'm not panning it out and then putting it back in. That'll take me forever.
Right.
It's sluice cons plus a half gram added. Is there going to be gold in there besides the half gram? I don't know. Later, Mountaineer Michael.
Peace.
And then, like, I got a lot of assorted little gems and stuff that I'm going to throw in there from my Gizmos bag.
Cool.
And it's not natural to North Carolina, but it's just, I don't want them. I'm not going to throw them away. Maybe somebody else wants them. One of my neighbors said I should just do a gem bag with all my gems.
Yeah.
Instead of adding it to the pay dirt bags. What do you think?
That might be a good idea. You know, when we first started doing pay dirt, we had a lot of the cool gems and little things you get from pay dirts, and thought it'd be really cool to add them to the dirts. And people complained and said it made it look fake. That's why we changed and we focused on having, you know, a pure pay dirt where it's all from the Tulameen River, it's all from Colorado, it's all from the Cache Creek, you know, from a specific place. And I think that's what people prefer. Let me go back to the beginning. You know, sometimes you're just hungry and you go to McDonald's, right? Because they have a burger. And there's a Walmart out there if you're just looking to see gold in your pan. And for you and me, Jericho, we're not going to be able to compete with that price point. So I don't even try. What I'm offering someone is a chance to support my channel and to eat a little piece of filet, to pan out some material from a specific area that they probably could not travel to or will not travel to prospect. And they can have the identical experience as far as their gold pan of being out there and prospecting. That's what they would get if they sat out there and ran a sluice and started panning it out.
What's up, Keely Hancocks? Bayou Gold Guy, what's up? So while he's
I would use the gems, and I would use that for a giveaway, man. I would give away a cool gem pay dirt bag. I think that'd be really popular. You could put a little gold in there and you'd get someone who is actually grateful for it and enjoyed it and couldn't believe they got all that cool stuff, you know?
Well, Bayou Gold Guy, I finally got what I'm going to mail you. I'll be mailing it this week, but I'm going to show you since you showed up.
Oh, look at that. It's all small. Put it on the pan cam.
Oh, here, I can do this.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There you go.
You see that, Bayou Gold Guy?
Wow.
And then on the reverse, that light sure does give off a good glare, don't it?
Yeah, it always does.
Yeah, I've been waiting for about a month and a half, 2 months to get this alligator coin. That is a copper gator. That is correct, Rock Butcher. So that's what I'm going to be mailing you. It took me forever to get it. I actually went and picked it up in person in North Carolina because I ordered it and it never came. Did you see my review on your pay dirt?
No. Is that up?
It should have went up. But you sent me a 1910 dime.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't gonna show it.
Yeah, I just grabbed that bag from the pile, so I do not know what was in that.
This awesome dime right here, I got from out of one of Heidi and Conan's bags.
Oh, awesome. That's a Merc dime, I think.
Yep.
Super cool. You got that one. Cool.
I was so excited.
That's awesome. You said dimes were your favorite too, and I thought of that coin. I was like, oh, that's really cool, dude.
But yeah, all right. I gotta switch back to the bam.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think I sent you a bag of the Black Hills, South Dakota.
Yep. I don't
Cool.
know. See, I was having problems with the phone that I switched. Where's it at? This phone up here that I use for my camera. When I uploaded a bunch of videos, Charlie said they disappeared and I can't find them. So I don't know if that one went up or I don't watch my own channel. I'll put up a video and then for me, it's over with after I put the video up. I like watching everybody else's. And if I watch mine, I'm not going to have time for everybody else.
That's right. Yeah,
I also got an awesome couple silvers from Silver Scorpion, my first 1 ounce silver rounds. And it's an Error West Point coin, an eagle. I'm getting ready to send it to get graded.
Awesome. Yeah, right now he's panning out LXR's unsearched concentrates.
Yeah, it's LXR kicking my butt black sand right now.
You're almost there.
Yeah, I got like 8 more pieces of gold. I can see I'm trying to 8 more pieces of flour. I'm trying to move out of it. But it's coming along. Then I'll clean the pan out and do a snuffer dump.
Cool.
This is not representative of LXR's normal pay dirt bags. This was one he made special for me. It kills me how gold floats. Even with the surfactant.
Yeah, even with the surfactant, it is surprising. Yeah, I hate when I have to go back and watch my videos to find something, for another video.
And I guess if it didn't upload, I'll just have to buy one from you when you come up in April.
That's right.
Do another video.
I'll just bring you one, man. Excited to show Joe how to gold pan. She lives in a great area for it right up there.
Yeah, she's excited. And I believe Sarah, her streaming partner, will be coming as well.
Awesome. Yeah, hoping to find them a good spot where they can, go back.
Yeah. And she said even her mini gem her daughter's looking forward to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to do together. Mm.
I met Silver Scorpion's dad, his wife, his son, and his stepmom down in North Carolina.
Cool.
And when his son kept finding gold, just tiny little pieces in the panning station area. Well, when we were done for the day, I took my snuffer bottle and I was like, let me see what you got. And I dumped my snuffer bottle with all the gold I found that day in it. And he was so excited. Probably, like you said, 50 cents, like 60 cents worth of gold, but I doubled at least what he had, if not more. And he was just pleased. I'm trying not to cuss because it's early in the morning. He was pleased as punch.
Oh, yeah.
And for me, like my wife's kids, my stepkids, they like the idea of it. I'm trying to get them to come out with me, but the streams we got down here, see, we're in the non-glaciated area.
Right.
So the only thing we'll get is glacial flood gold. And not the amount that other places get.
Right.
We'll find a lot of natural lead. Jet dry does help. It doesn't stop it, I'll tell you that. Jet dry helps it from stop floating mostly, but it doesn't completely stop it because I got jet dry and dish soap in here.
Oh, awesome. Hi, sweetie. My wife is, Heidi is watching from work.
Rock butchers are in-house geologist. The rock doctor.
Cool.
I told him he needs to change his name to Rock Doctor, but he had a good story of why he's the Rock Butcher.
Rock butcher definitely makes me assume he'd have good meat.
Have good meat? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I'm fighting with some talcum powder black sand still to.
Oh, yeah, that fine stuff. Yes, I could show the rock guys some of my rocks. Nice chunk of silver ore we got from Tonopah. You see some on the surface. Tonopah, Nevada, Mitzvah Mine area.
Here, I'll show the smile of the pan and then I'll blow you up.
Oh, let's see that golden smile. Oh, yeah.
That's from the unsearched. And there's probably that much in there, but that's all right. It'll go into somebody's pay dirt.
That's right.
All right, now you can show off your rocks.
Let me throw the camera around first. That's the cool piece. See if that's on cam there. Yeah, that's a cool piece from Tonopah. Get a bit better view of it. You can kind of see where the veins running through it. That's a real nice piece. I haven't even cleaned it up. It's still got the dirt on it. I got a ton of junk from the Black Hills I want to crush out. See if it's got anything decent in there. Man. But I've seen some amazing pictures of some high grade ore. I would love some of that stuff where you can see the gold visible right on the surface.
So I have a rock for you.
Okay.
It's about, oh, you can't see me. It's about this big, and there's visible gold on 5 or 6 spots.
Wow, awesome. Awesome.
I was figuring we could cook it in the campfire and then drop it in a bucket of ice water up north and see if we can get it to shatter.
Sure.
But otherwise, it'll make you a great doorstop.
Yeah. Yes, they sure do. I don't even know if I want to haul it out. Oh. That's the biggest one I got.
Stephanie, whose website took you to yeah, so Rock Butcher's got a specimen that'll make you melt. Yeah, mine's not that big, mine's smaller than that.
Yeah, this
How
has
much gold was in that, Rock Butcher? It was full of gold, I'll tell you that. And Stephanie, which website or channel site did 4.5 ounces?
Wow. Damn. Yeah, I haven't
Stephanie,
even
whose website took you to Amazon?
Oh, I know who she's talking about. Yeah.
All right, Rock Butcher, we'll still be on here. Now, this is the LXR bag. I really hate that camera is not working. I got some turquoise in here. I got some amethyst in here. I got some peridot in here.
Yeah.
Lots of silver.
Love that crystalline silver.
Some nice polished rocks in here. There's some. I don't know what that one was. Rock Butcher left at the wrong time. I'm not talking, I'm concentrating. I can't do two things at once, I think. No chewing gum and walking for me. Do you have any idea what I'm gonna blow myself up here? What these are?
It's real hard to see. I'm gonna guess they're probably just quartz crystal spears. Does one have a terminator? You can count the sides.
Nope, these are just like I don't even know how to describe it. Like slices off of a rock. There's a lot of silver in here. This is going to take me a while.
Cool. I love all those little bits of silver. That'll pan out okay. You know, it is heavy, right?
Yeah. As long as I don't dump it all over the floor.
Well, that wouldn't be any fun. I always dump it on the floor.
I told my wife we're going to have to vacuum with a good vacuum because I know there's gold all over this carpet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all over everything.
Charlie, he got a nugget bucket from Colorado, and he spilled it in the car in his car.
No.
Just about a quarter inch to the top, but you could see gold on the pop bottle.
Oh, yeah. Man, I'd be minding my car, cutting those carpets out. New carpet's only a few bucks.
Got some silver shot. Crystal silver. This appears to be a silver nugget.
Stephanie also says quartz. And then Stephanie has a genius idea. Put a sock over the hose of vacuum. You won't lose anything, right? The sock, it catch all the gold for you there.
I used the coffee filter when I may have spilled I had a 4-inch herb grinder, and I don't know how it happened, but the lid it fell all over the floor. About an ounce of herb. So I got the old coffee filter and put it on the end of the hose and vacuumed it up, and then I was picking out Hercules hair for about 5 days.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, that hair, it's going nowhere.
Trying to figure out how to link my Instagram to my YouTube. I got YouTube on Instagram, but not Instagram the other way. So instead of people having to find my email, they could just message with questions.
Mm-hmm. I think you got to edit that on PC. You go to your channel about links, and you can add it as a link. I don't know though, man. They definitely market totally differently. Like
Yeah, they do.
What's popular here versus what's popular there. It's really weird.
I gotta grab another pan.
Right on. I got this short little Bigfoot video I made, kind of more by accident. I was out prospecting, and I think it was some kid walking barefoot, right? But
I saw that video on Instagram.
Right on. You and a million other people. That thing really took off on YouTube, and I think it only got like 43 views on Instagram. And then
I saw it on Instagram.
Oh, right on. And then I also did another short with the boiling floating gold from the last video, right?
Yeah.
And on YouTube, not so successful. On Instagram, 1,700 views. They're wildly different.
Well, I just found a tiny little picker.
Cool.
I went and got my big pans so I could sort out that the bigs.
Yeah, spread it out.
See if I can do this again. Hey, there's a close-up of my melon. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah, I see it. That's a nice shot, man.
I think my next phone I'm buying is going to be an iPhone.
Yeah. Yeah, Heidi rolls the iPhone. She seems to like it.
I just don't like it because I can't do what I want with my music.
Yeah, or your video, right? Like you can't make a video on an iPhone and then pop it onto your PC to edit it.
And then you got to make them so short that since I'm not going to be panning for a minute, we'll make us bigger.
There we go. I like to be big.
Since I'm digging through this and pulling stuff out. So I ordered a meteorite for my Space from Gold pater bags.
Cool.
Which is next month's adventure, but my laptop took a poo.
That's all.
So I can't get my North Carolina videos out.
Oh, shit.
I got them the rough cuts, the saved. I finished that one bag LXR. Now I'm on to the other one with all the cool stuff in it I got to pick out. Now, are you going to be looking for diamonds up at Nugget Lake too, or are you just going to focus on the gold?
I'll probably be more focused on the gold, but you know, if I came across one that, you know, felt soapy and I thought it was a diamond, I'd definitely hang on to it, huh?
Well, they got they're dexahedron just like the Arkansas diamonds.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you'll know, but they're tiny. I mean, you can find some decent sized ones.
Cool. Well, I'd probably hang on to them for pater. You know, I'd put them in pater bags. I think people would like that. Although I don't know, I might keep them. I have a whole bunch of the. Where are those? Oh, they're out there. But I have a whole bunch of those Herkimer diamonds. You know, the tears, and they are beautiful, man. Nothing like a bag of diamonds.
So LXR, how much time do you spend polishing rocks? Because there's a lot of nice polished stones in here, even some nice polished turquoise. I think I could go through this for another 2 hours. There's so much. You can see that it's not just plain rocks.
That's awesome.
There's another big piece of gold.
Awesome.
There's another big piece of gold. All right, I got to switch the camera again. Regular run in the tumbler is 80 days.
Jeez. 3 months. That's a good run. Here we go. Ah, beautiful.
Here, we'll make it bigger.
Yeah, there you go. Ah, beautiful pieces.
And then here's some of the stuff I picked out. Yeah, these were the things I was asking. What are these, LXR? There's turquoise, 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 turquoise.
I'm pretty sure those are quartz. Let's see what LXR says. Calving here soon too. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot to pick through here. I'm definitely going to pick out them little gold nuggets real quick.
Heck yeah. Is that some copper in there too?
It looks like it.
Awesome. I like those copper nuggets. Every once in a great while, I'll find one around here. That's always really exciting.
I got to go get my charger. Hey, look at that! My unsweetened tea bottles in the camera.
That's not sweet.
He picked those up at his local rock shop. What's up, Rock Butcher? He said there's definitely copper in there too.
Heck yeah.
All right, I got to grab my phone charger. You got anything cool you want to show off? I'll make you big. There you go.
Yeah, actually I do. I got this big copper nugget here, and this big copper nugget is from LXR. This is from one of LXR's pay-dirs. Don't smoke, everyone. But yeah, that's actually a really cool copper nugget we got from a bag of LXR's pay-dirt. I can open that up there.
That is nice.
Yeah. That's actually, I kind of like this side better because it's rougher, you know. But I'm just lousy with a camera. Here we go. One day I'll figure out how to make it focus. There we go. Yeah, I thought this nugget looked really cool. Almost like an embryo or an elephant. You know, you always see something in the nuggets. Yeah, that was a pretty piece. We yelled when we found that. That was cool. That's a video too, LXR's Pater review.
I found another big piece.
Awesome.
I'm trying to decide if I should just pan this out and sort through the pretty rocks and the silver later, or what I should do.
That's up to you. Yes, I probably would. Get to the
There's
gold.
a lot to pull out of here, and there's a lot of nice size gold that I'm finding just pulling out pretty rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like maybe there was some jasper in there.
Yeah, definitely some jasper in there.
Hey, Iron Antler Adventures.
What's up, Iron Antler?
Rock Butcher got a nice copper nugget in the UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Paid for it in a shop, unfortunately, but it's nice. Hey, you can still find nice stuff in shops, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be sure you drop it in a creek near you so someone can claim to find it.
I want to go copper searching in Michigan as well, but I was told that it's not a good idea.
Oh, yeah? Maybe that's against the rules up there?
Well, they're mine claims.
Oh, yeah, you definitely have to be careful of that. Yeah, up in the UP, yeah.
Like, I wanted to just, I found some easy access points on Lake Superior, and I was like, hey, I'm just going to, you know, stroll down the beach. And I was told quite succinctly, no. Even though it's public access and it's a public beach, you cannot metal detect. You cannot search for ore because somebody owns the claim to that area.
Okay.
And I was like, but it's a public beach. How can they own it?
Yeah, it is weird. I don't think I have that on this phone. Where is it, and do I have it handy at hand? The state of Michigan makes it relatively impossible to find out where you can go. But you can go anywhere that they own the mineral rights and the property. And you can find on their site, they do the maps by county. The maps are really hard to look at, you know, and to line up. It does have the roads and stuff, but you got to be a little patient and zoom in and zoom out. It can take a minute to figure out where you're at.
Park Rat Pat from Park Rat Metal Detecting put me on a Onyx hunting guide.
Okay.
So you can find landowners' permission to metal detect.
Okay,
Tells you
cool.
who owns the land. Well, it's so you can ask to go hunt on their land, but it helps with getting permissions for metal detecting as well. But of course, every app wants you to pay for the pertinent information. It gives you a teaser in the property lines, but your 1 week trial makes you create 14 emails so you can do it for 14 weeks, right?
Right. Yeah, a lot of times, most of those sites make their money just by collating publicly available information and data from archival government institutions that people just don't know how to get the data from. A lot of times you can get that stuff, you know, on your own for free.
My sister's a realtor, so
perfect. Yeah, from the
she's got access to who owns what, where, and when it was sold, if it was sold. She actually has an updated version before most of the county does.
Yeah. For people in Michigan, I did drop a link in chat. That's the DNR site. If you scroll down, there's a link to the maps, and you can look at the maps by county for the land that's owned mineral rights and surface rights by the state. And there you can just go gold panning. You can run a sluice, so it's not too bad there in Michigan.
Yeah, just no powered stuff except for at the beach.
Without a permit, yeah. But you can get a permit in Michigan to run powered equipment as well.
But don't you have to do it for each different land?
They're super particular up there, yeah. And you got to still look out for trout streams. So even if you're on private land, if you're in a trout stream, you could be in trouble. So they have trout stream maps. It's just, if you've ever worked with government, you know, in any fashion before, done your own taxes, they don't go out of their way to help you, right? You got to find Title C, Section 36, page 47A, and that'll let you know that in Quadrant 47, they own 2.3 acres. That's all you get. If you can't figure the rest of it out, you know, yeah. And so that's why a lot of people give up and go to the apps. But if you take your time and you look at the map, you can figure out what county you're looking at. You can figure out what the roads are. You can figure out where the land is that they own. And there is a phone number there that you can call. I have no idea how helpful they'll be. You know, staffing issues. It's a human being. How is their life this week? You know?
Yeah. Well, it's like trying to read the Wisconsin trout regulations. You got to be a lawyer.
Yeah. Yep.
Barbless hooks only. No worms, no minnows. It just depends which stream you go into, and it's like, why the difference? Hey, let's look at cue ball up close.
Just thought I would call in quick. I'm taking lunch. If you guys are still alive after I'm done with work, I'll jump back in.
Awesome, man.
All right, we might be. Well, what time are you getting done today?
Well, I get done with work at 4:30.
Oh, I'll be doing my taxes. Speaking of taxes.
Oof.
Yeah, I look up and just all of a sudden, there's Charles.
But yeah, I thought I would jump in and say hello.
Awesome, man. How's work going?
It's going. I mean, here, let me switch this around here quick.
Three months ago, that was an empty lot.
Wow.
Now we're busy framing from the 4th floor down.
What's it going to be? Apartments?
Stone hotel with a bar, grill, and restaurant inside it.
Groovy.
But yeah, I'm gonna drop out, eat my lunch, and then I have to get back to work here pretty soon. So,
all right, go make some money.
All right, man. Later, guys.
Peace.
Hey, I don't want to be on the big screen.
But you are. Oh.
So besides Flash Bash in June, Ionia in June, April in Wisconsin, what do you got planned for May, July, August, September? You guys got anything exciting planned?
No, we haven't finalized anything yet there. I know we really want to do the East Coast this year, North Carolina or Maine, New Hampshire. I would love to go hook up with Hit B. I've followed them pretty much since they started. Just a really cool channel, really cool area. I've done his dirt. Looks like a neat place. They got the dispersed camping up there too. But I guess for sure we want to get back to Colorado. We're definitely going to get back to Denver. And then South Dakota, I think we'll probably go back to the Black Hills area again too. It was some really cool stuff, you know.
Now, did you just wander the Black Hills, or
no,
you got
no.
a plan? Because
Actually, I haven't edited those videos yet, but
I know that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it was really funny. We showed up during Sturgis, you know, so we were kind of limited on where we could go easily. But I don't want to give an exact location. It's a tricky area to prospect. They're really claimed up out there, but it's mostly hard rock claims. So you can actually do some placer prospecting in amongst the hard rock claims and not do too terribly. So, but yeah, that was an amazing time right by Mount Rushmore. You know, the views were just phenomenal.
See, I got a hold of Rattlesnake Randy.
Hmm.
And he's got 7 claims up there. And I'm not going to speak for the man because it's his land, but he may extend you the same offer he extended me. Got to take a firearm. That was his only condition. The mountain lions aren't nothing to play with.
No. No. I got those out in Nevada too. When we visited the mining museum in Tonopah, there was a mountain lion was spotted on the property that day. Everybody had to look out.
Well, I was told that if they smell dog, they won't come around. I said, if they're hungry, they'll come around.
Yeah, you know, animals are just like people. You never know what you're going to get. You get a real pissy one, you know, like they say, the one you see, it'll never attack you. It'll only be the one that sneaks up. Well, you meet one that's starving and in a bad mood, even though you see him, he might cheerfully attack you, you know?
Yep. Tail might be wagging and still biting you on the butt on the way by.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome, LXR. Cool. LXR is getting dry wash cons together. That's super cool. Dry washing.
See, none of my stuff is updated for.
Oh, he emailed me. That was an email. Yeah. He emailed me that he was getting some dry wash cons together. That is super cool. I've always wanted to check out dry washing. Jack Tucker does that down in Arizona too. There's just so many areas where you don't have the water, but they have great gold. You know, Western Australia.
I like watching them vacuum the dirt.
Yeah.
And then to see the piles of gold they get out of it is just amazing.
Yeah, it's sick.
But yeah, Charlie and I definitely had a great time on our trip. I'm still waiting for him to send me the B-roll footage of our driving. Going through the mountains, I was laughing like a giddy little schoolgirl. Because like we were on 421 going to the Cherokee National Forest.
Yep.
And it was straight up S curve, 15 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour, 20. And I was laughing and laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. And then Hercules is in the back seat going like this, getting mad because he can't. He couldn't get, like, you know how dogs are in the car. They get situated, then they prepare for the curve. Well, then all of a sudden he's going this way. He's going this way. I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny.
That's the best. Mm.
But we did see on our way into North Carolina, two ladies had an older truck and an older camper. They weren't making it up the hill. Their truck died going up the hill around a blind curve.
Mm.
And one of them standing right next to it in the middle of the road talking, trying to call 911 while her co-pilot was 50 yards down the road, but watching what was coming from downhill, not what's coming to hit them in the ass end.
Holy cow.
And
People don't think.
I did the old flash hazards to the vehicles oncoming to us for a while, but then once you get so far, people aren't going to keep slowing down.
Right.
And we can always go prospecting, Charlie. You got those streams down here you wanted to hit. And my boss gave me a good spot on the Wisconsin River. So one of these weekends here coming up, you'll have to come down. Charlie's only 3 hours and 10 minutes north of me. For some people, that's a long drive, but we just drove 22 hours. That was intense. Yeah, Alex R, you get your own claim and you'll have to be careful because you'll be getting hundreds of emails from me and Conan and Charlie. Hey, we'll come help you.
Hell yeah.
We want to come play in your dirt.
All winter long.
I mean, do you even qualify that as winter there?
Oh, they got some cool weather there, man. They might even get a hit of snow every once in a while, you know.
Nothing like our 100 below up here, though.
No, not where you can take the boiling water and throw it up and watch it snow.
That was a cool video, wasn't it?
Oh, I did that myself, you know. I would do that for the kids to show them how cold it was, you know.
Science is fun.
It is. Yeah, I've been toying with some kind of fluid air bed where I could take the black sands and classify it and make a fluid air bed out of the sands, you know, so it acts like a liquid. Then you shut it off. Shouldn't the gold all be at the bottom? There's got to be a way to do that.
You'd think so.
I do think so. We'll find out.
Some nerd learning going on and hiding Conan's. You'll have to hit me up so I can watch.
Yeah, that one I'll probably do off cam for a while. That's that's gonna be a trick.
Well, you can do it in private cam chat,
Yeah,
FaceTime or whatever.
That's true. I'll send you the videos.
That Krieger sluice, I've been wanting to try one of them out. That's like that Hungarian drop rifle situation you like without carpet, though.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's Green Mountain Prospector, went up to Lake Superior and brought back some 5-gallon buckets, and it held the flower gold.
Yeah, it's one of those fluid bed sluices, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I really like the design of that. Yeah, same principle.
Rock Butcher said you just reinvented the jig.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want something with like a feed system so that I could keep feeding it, you know.
So like a high banker type.
Yeah, almost like a you know, a dry washer pulses, right? And the idea is it wouldn't pulse. It would just keep the sand liquid. So you could run the sand without water as liquid down it and be left with the gold using air.
You'd have to have a hard enough compression.
Yeah, at the right angle in the riffles of the sluice. So it would be like some micro engineering.
Do you see what Rock Butcher's put in chat for you?
What do you put? I saw the reinvented the jig. Flat screen bed covered in lead beads submersible. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because the beads would, yeah, even out the flow. Okay. Well, that would be a lot easier. Each one, I assume. How dense would you want the beads? Just like an even layer, probably. A small crash bump, yeah. You know, the black sands around here, they're just so meager. It's not like Washington Beach sands or, you know, if you, the black sands you get up by Nome, Alaska, you know, where they're pretty rich. Or even up around Superior, there's some spots that are pretty decent. But down where I am, there's not a lot of gold in it. So if there was a way I could process, you know, a few 100 pounds in minutes instead of hours, you know, without an enormous Miller table, right? I mean, that's pretty much what a Miller table is for, but I don't want a 24-foot Miller table.
He said the beads keep the magnetite on top, a few beads thick.
Okay, 10-4.
And then did you read what Charlie read? A sonic separator.
Yeah. Okay, I see that. Yeah. I'm just hoping to do it with air pressure.
Well, wouldn't that be what a woofer would do?
Real similar, yeah. Oh, okay. Thank you, Rock Busher.
What was the weight of this bag? I'm not 100% certain. It was pretty tiny. I don't have a kitchen scale, and my other scale would just error. I'll tell you the weight of the gold in it's pretty spectacular, though.
I'll be right back.
So where's everybody in chat from? I know we got LXR from Arizona. I know we got our Canadian rock doctor. I'm in Wisconsin. That silver just wants to run back with the black sand, so I'm going to have to go through this later. Get the gold out and then go through and pull out all that tiny silver. There's a lot of silver in there. Mr. Minix is from Northern Indiana. Dan Burrows is in upstate New York. 406 miners in Montana. Now, Montana is an interesting state. From what I understand, is even if somebody owns a claim, you're allowed to pan prospect on a claim, regardless if it's owned or not. Is that how you understand it, 406 miner? And we know Lewis Schwartz is from Illinois. See if I can figure out how to add some music here.
As far as I know, yes, you can still shoot them if they're on your claim. And actually, in some areas, Rock Butcher, it's the law that you have to shoot someone on your claim. If you don't, they get your claim. Yeah, someone claim jumping, you shoot them. That's the rule.
Well, all the people I know from Alaska are pretty crazy. I noticed there's a lot of claims for sale in Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. I just don't think I'd want to leave a place that has 3 winters to go to a place that has 2 winters with more snow. Definitely some black sand in this tiny little bag.
Oh yeah. It doesn't take much either, huh?
Now, I asked the question when you were going to get your refill. So, for those that don't know, where are you from?
I'm in northern Indiana. I like my slow fan. But I'm in northern Indiana, right by Notre Dame University. We call it Michiana. It's northern Indiana, southern Michigan.
All right.
But I was born here. I grew up in Northern Ireland in the early 80s, late 70s. Dublin, Belfast, Lisbon.
Right during the heavy bombing time.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, it definitely sucked.
See, Mr. Minix is from northern Indiana, too.
Oh, that's awesome. Right on, man. We got to get together and go panning sometime.
Got Brewers Prospecting in the house.
Hey, Brewers. Yeah, Mr. Minx, we're going to go out next weekend. Probably about, I think it's about 20, 30 minutes away from here in southern Indiana. If you go on, everybody says go near Marcellus, in Cass and St. Joe County, all the creeks have flower gold. So we're going to go check that area out. There are a couple state-owned properties. But if you'd like to hook up and go out there and do some prospecting, that'd be awesome, man. Gonna make a video, run the sleuth, hopefully put some yellow in the pan. Yeah, we're in Mishawaka right now. Indiana's pretty friendly to prospect. It's just a brochure worth the rules. You know, real short, real simple. We can run power equipment here. We can run a suction dredge up to 5 inches.
Now, see, that'd be nice. Running a suction dredge, you find some good gold that way.
Yeah, but this is not the 40 mile. You know what I mean? You're gonna run your dredge and you're gonna find a gram working all day. You know, so you know about $60 in gas, about $60 in gold. You know, but it is cool that we can do it.
Well, you got to get you one of them solar power rated, solar power pumps.
Oh yeah. I got to figure out my solar power supply to help with mobile power issues.
Jeff, did you sell out of all your pay dirt last night? I went to sleep.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Staying home to help with family, that's well worth it. Brewers, awesome, guys. Sold out in 10 minutes, right on.
I'm definitely gonna have to get a new camera for the tripod.
Oh, for those overhead shots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually use the Android for my overhead and the GoPro for the distance shot. I think the Android has a real nice lens for up close.
See, I got a Note 9. This is a Note 9,
Nice.
but it's not clear. I don't understand why. Maybe it's just because it's going through StreamYard.
Yeah, StreamYard sucks. Yeah, I don't know. You clean your lens?
Yep. I magnet wiped it and I wet wiped it.
Right on.
One of my friends got a job cleaning out porta potties. He's found 105 phones in his first 2 months.
What? I don't know, man. That's a shitty way to find a phone.
Exceptionally shitty way.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, man. It's good to know people just let it go, though.
Imagine the people diving in after that iPhone.
Oh, no. The aftertaste.
He said most of the iPhones still work.
Crazy. That's awesome.
Oh, and Apple Watches. He's found 4 Apple Watches. So I'm guessing they went to wipe and hit the clip and dropped it.
They're doing something more than they needed to if they lose a watch down there. Holy cow. Got some real work to do. Hey, you guys ever lose your watch in the toilet? I gotta say, that's a new one. I used to wear a watch too.
This black sand in this LXR Pater is about as bad as that stuff from Terry. I'm gonna have to get me a blue bowl.
That's funny, Bruce. I will say the best advice I ever got from my YouTube channel, Bogus hit me that the most important thing was your audio. The better your audio is, the better your channel will be. Like you could almost just like have shit still pictures that fly across, and if your audio is funny with you talking and perfect music, your channel will be killer. You can have great video of amazing things happening, and it's all you can forget about it, you know?
Yeah. Well, I've stopped watching some people's videos just because of the audio situation.
Yeah, you can't hear them.
But I guess you can't expect perfect sounds when you're standing by a waterfall.
No, right. Well, yeah. Yeah, it is rough. Sometimes that's where you narrate over later, you know?
Yeah. Like, there's no way we're going to be able to use the audio from when we were driving.
Yeah.
Without getting copyright claimed.
Yeah, because of the radio, right?
Or language claim for me cussing at people.
Oh, I curse in my video. You know, you take Not Made for Kids. You won't grow as fast. They won't show you to everybody and their brother, but, you know, then you can curse. Jericho is panning out LXR's amazing Arizona pay dirt. You missed him panning out the unsearched. This is the next bag. Power director, all right. I gotta say, I'm just using Windows Media Maker and then doing multiple productions to layer different effects or, you know, get what I need out of it. I'll like pull the audio off of my GoPro and I'll put that up on the secondary cam and then I'll edit them both together so the audio all comes. It's just a pain in the ass. Like for the last video, which was only 12 minutes long, it was about an hour and a half worth of clips that took about 3 hours to process in. It was literally an entire day of editing, just getting the sound produced off and back on the clips for Cam 2 and reproduced in. You know, just to start to edit. I think like the first minute 39 seconds of that video took me about 5.5 hours to produce. And I'm like completely sure it wasn't worth it. Like I could have just done a video where I was like, hey guys, today we're gonna pan out the homegrown tater. And I think people might have even liked it better. I worry I'm doing it for me. Like I just enjoy editing the videos and then seeing something that looks like Monty Python's Flying Circus. That makes me so happy.
So you like torturing yourself? Is what you're saying.
Yeah, I always have. I've always enjoyed a challenge. How do you like power directing? Awesome Liberty coins. Yeah, we gave away a bunch of Liberty coins, like 1898 to 1911 or something. Those are pretty cool. I like the big walking Liberties, and then there's some smaller ones. A whole bunch of those. American coins are really cool. They have some of the best minting, I think.
I've seen some awesome Canadian coins though recently.
Yeah. No, they do have some good ones. They have that stupid loonie, you know, which was pretty non-collectible, like the Sacagawea.
Yeah, I got a loonie coming. That's gonna be exciting.
Awesome. Yeah, I grew up.
I didn't realize they were that rare.
In Northern Ireland, and I'm actually also Canadian. I'm Nipissing. So we made it up to Canada a fair bit, Manitoulin Island, Ontario area. Loonies are rare because nobody liked them. They came out with them, nobody really liked them. They didn't get used. They weren't popular. I got a bunch in a drawer somewhere. I guess I'd probably send you some.
I just thought they looked neat because they were like colorful.
Pretty cool. I don't know if anyone.
So that's a cool coin.
I got a lot of foreign currency. Yeah. Lately, I've just been putting them in tater. I have this enormous coin collection, and I've come to realize, what am I doing with it? You know what I mean? It's just become this unruly thing, you know? Yeah, tons of these Susan B's. do a video on that. Bunch of Liberty knowledge. Oh, geez. These were always my favorites. Everybody likes it as clear as a $2 bill. And then, you know, they got the red seal one. They have a green seal, and have a red seal, and silver certs.
I got a couple blue seals.
Cool, yep. Yeah, that's awesome.
My grandpa had a Chicago note, a $500 bill. I'm not sure which one of my relatives got it, but how many people have seen a $500 bill from the United States?
It's cool. In the thousands.
I still got to pan out all that big stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought of going to Mac for my editor. I've heard a lot of people say that Macintosh, you know, the PowerBook or the MacBook Air or the built-in software editor is what even Hollywood producers use to edit their shows. It's like out of the box, ready to go. Really bugs me that I can't separate my sound and my video, that I have to produce the sound out of the clip in order to put it back in how I want it. The editor can't just separate those. It blows my mind. Again, Windows Movie Maker, you know, super basic.
I found one where you can pull the audio, but it was like $40 to buy the app.
Yeah, I found one I liked called DaVinci, and I want to say it was like $1,800 a year with the lease fee or something. It was ridiculous enough I didn't bother remembering how much it was. That's why I'm saying, for that much, why don't I just get a Mac and then it'll all be good to go. I just don't want to learn a whole new computer system. I've worked on PC my whole life, since Commodore 64. I was always a computer geek. I had every x86 chip, every Microsoft Windows, including the NT product. I really hate the new Windows, though. Man, it's as
Windows
bad
11?
It's as bad as an Apple product now. To me, what I liked about Windows, right, is number one, I was working with math, not graphics and sound, so I didn't care about that aspect of the Apple product. But you could do what you wanted and have the machine do how you set it, and it didn't automatically do 18 different things that you didn't want it to do.
Yeah.
And now, you know, now like I opened, I was having trouble. I went to connect the GoPro, the camera to my computer, right, which I could do on any antique computer. And you go to the USB menu, and there's like two options. It doesn't even have like a proper USB control hub menu. It's crazy. Yeah, all gold coins really nothing to do with the stock price of gold. Gold coins go for crazy. Very popular, very collectible. Kind of like the gold bars.
I saw on Wish you can get a 1 ounce silver bar for $4.
Yep. I was down.
Aluminum.
Yeah, right. Well, there's a couple products that are called silver that are trademarked that aren't actually silver, right? I forget the names. I wish I remembered. But yeah, you got to be real careful. Oh. All right. I think I'm going to have this smoke, and then I'm probably going to have to head out, man.
All right.
I really enjoy this, though. I like the live stream. It's fun. It's like we're actually hanging out, you know?
It is. And when you did your live stream that I didn't get notified about, were you on it solo?
Oh, well, see, I got Heidi, right? But yeah, just me and Heidi.
It's definitely not as easy as one would think.
Yeah, no. It's kind of fun, though. I like talking, though.
Oh,
I'm
we know
excited.
you like talking.
Yeah, I'm excited for Thursday night's live stream. Gonna have this sluice all set up. Gonna sluice out that flower gold wizard fader. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Now, what time are you doing that? Because Charlie's got a live stream every Thursday at 7:30 Central.
Okay, 7:30 Central is 6:30 my time, so he would have 2.5 hours. We started at 9.
All right.
So we're on at 9, which is 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We started out at 10, but that was a little bit late for some people, so we moved it up to 9. I am frustrated. I wish I had a better computer. I'd really like to be able to show a cool like intro video and do a lot more with the live stream, you know.
It's definitely better doing it with a laptop than an iPad or.
Oh, I had to pull the ripcord on my laptop. Last Thursday, I just ran it off my phone. But yeah, my laptop is not up to it. It's just a dual core Pentium processor. It's like 4, 5, 6 years old. The video card, the video and graphics card, just is not up to, you know, the high def video.
Yeah. Like I use my phone and an iPad.
Yep. Thought of using the iPad. Yeah, Rock Butcher, they always assume wrong, too, you know, the tech.
There's a nice little smile there.
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Whoa, all right.
And I still got to go through the big stuff.
I know.
It's got a lot of silver in it.
I'm gonna be right back.
Anybody wants to jump in, you got to show your face, but there's the link.
Woo-hoo! Running to get a charger. The phone's gonna die. %. Made it.
Yeah, the resolution on my pan cam is bad. I don't understand it. It's a 1080p. I think it's just mad with StreamYard. I need to get a GoPro so I can use that.
Panning out the big stuff, LXR.
I think I already picked out all the big gold, but you never know.
You get the little gold that sticks to the bigger pieces too.
Yep. Man, there's a lot of silver in there.
Awesome, dude.
Okay, I was wrong.
Hmm.
I'll stand corrected. There's 5 nice big pieces.
Wow. Now Heidi would never miss that much.
She good at eyeball picking?
Oh, dude, crazy good. Yeah. We did, I don't always show it now, and sometimes she actually stops just so I can pan some out. But we did a video and she found like 98% of the gold in the pay dirt, just picking through it. It was not a thrilling panning experience. Yeah, she can pick out and find even, I'm gonna say nearly 300 meg. It is really surprising.
Later, Bayou Gold guy.
Oops.
Hey, I'm in no hurry, Jeff.
That's
Yes,
right.
I know you like picking on me. I gotta fill my day with some form of entertainment.
Awesome,
That's a lot of
Dan.
nice silver in there. But mostly silver.
That's a lot of silver in there. Beautiful.
There's a lot of silver in there. I'm gonna have to go through that with a fine-tooth comb. I suppose I could dump the gold and weigh it out.
Best part.
Hey, you know, a snuffer bottle works better when you got the lid all the way on there. Dan says he's backstage. How do I find that from you? Come backstage again, Dan.
Me?
No. Dan said he was backstage. I told him to come backstage again.
Yeah, come back, Dan.
Then I'll add you. There's two of me. Yeah.
Dan go?
Conan, I think, froze his phone power down.
Thought Dan was coming in. Give me a
He
minute.
is. He said he needs a minute.
Oh. Look at that amateur in here with the echo.
Let me kill the music.
What's that?
There's Dan.
I'm in. Hi. Sorry about this. I'm new at this stuff. I got this off an auction. Sorry about the glare.
There's a nice Confederate bill. I'd have that in a plastic sheet.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I don't know what this is or what it's about.
It's Polish.
Sorry the shakiness, but
I can tell you it's Polish. That's all I know.
oh, nice. Oops. I got one. Okay. I got this right here. Is all one consecutive continuous numbers.
Got them in series.
Yes. They're 2003 series. Yes. And the next one next to it is the same. But this also is 2009. Sorry for the shakiness, guys. Nervous first time. Glare.
So you said you bought that bill at an auction?
Yes. For this one, I think I got for like 20, 30 bucks, and that one, and the other one for like 20, 30 bucks. The glare is bad. Can you guys see this good?
Little glare, but they're Sacagawea dollars, aren't they?
I think so, but my lighting here is crappy.
We lost Jeff.
But we got some of those.
You got a lot more coins than I do.
Yes. I've just started trying to collect these just recently. I know these are $1 bills. They're probably not much. But they're in sequence. They're the same. I got 6 of these. I got these right here at a car wash. These right here. This here, I wasn't really for sure what it was or how much it was worth and whatnot. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh, nice.
Gold came out to $0.25 gram.
Now, how can I switch my camera back without going out?
Go to more, settings, camera, front facing.
Okay.
Oh, I think he disappeared. What happened, Jeff? Where'd you go? Dan popped out too. But I got a $0.25 gram of gold. So that's pretty cool. Oh, we got somebody backstage.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got fat fingers.
Yeah, it happens. But you got some nice bills, cool looking bills there.
Yeah, it's been like a year about that, if that, of collecting. I'm trying to plug in my like that, but
I got a couple silver nickels and some silver dimes. But you can stay on, Dan. We'll be backstage. All right, YouTube, we're about ready to hit that 3-hour mark. Mr. Minix, take care of yourself. Conan, you still got the link, so if you want to jump backstage, you can. Rock Butcher, nice as always, hanging out with you. Gonna have to get your camera out one of these days when you're out in the field doing your geology stuff, so you can give us some education. I post the link if anybody wants to jump backstage and hang out, but I'm going to get off of YouTube because I'm about ready, like I said, hit that 3-hour mark. Hope everybody enjoyed the slow panning, as Jeff would say. And Hercules is sleeping. Otherwise, I'd have him come say goodbye. But peace out, YouTube. Ta-ta for now.